What? You
Well,
keep doing
George, you do
that.
this every time. George, when he does a countdown, that is not an encouragement to speak. That is a time to be silent. I don't understand.
I am the Nabbit at this place. I am the Nabbit.
I'm gonna keep that in for the
I will do
absurdity
it
of that.
intentionally this time.
All right. Welcome back, everybody, to another tier list music review, whatever you want to call this one. It's a tier of some sorts. I'm joined with my buddies Explodes, Ben, and as well George the Onion. Thankfully, I had strikers charged in my brain as you know what, the songs are really good. Let's go ahead and rate these ones. We'll go ahead and rate this from 1 to 3 soccer balls. There you go. That'll be the bar. 3 is amazing. 2 is mid. 1 is not so good. 0 is it's a travesty to all mankind. I'm willing to believe we're not going to have a 0 in this one. So let's hope.
No. The last one. The last one is Toad saying, "Oh no, the other the goalie is at the other castle."
Cringe. Anyway, thank you. Like as we try to do here, thanks to Paladin Penguin for having this playlist here from Full Health. That's the person that's uploaded these ones. I believe they have all these here. These are like 15 years old. These video clips here. So we're going to be using these as our listening material. I like this guy's video setup because these are all the themes more or less cohesively put together without any interruptions. So you have typically the fanfare, the winning, and then the losing if it has it for the character. So you guys can probably hear it throughout there. Obviously, Ben, if you're asking what we're looking for, we're looking as if the song is good, if you like it. Nothing else needs to be there, okay? And to make sure we have some form of democracy, I will make it. We'll put Ben on blast. After the song is over, we'll ask for Ben's thoughts on it. We'll go to Explodes, George, and then myself at the very end, and I'll try to be as quick as I can. So, how about that, everybody? We have that set up. If everyone's ready to get going, let's go ahead and start with the main character's theme, Mario. So, take a listen to this one. I'll start with this little intro here.
That's it.
Yep, that's it. That's all Mario's. That's all Mario's themes meshed together that way. George, you have the floor.
Interrupting. Ben, you first.
No, George. Oh, sorry, Ben.
Ben's
It's Ben.
first,
Sorry, Ben has the floor. My bad.
Fairly late 90s, early 2000s kind of rocking vibe. Very interesting. Not disenjoyable, just for its time from when it was released, it feels on point.
Okay, well, what's your score?
You said 1 point.
Whatever.
Oh,
But
1 point? Oh,
it's
okay.
mid, I guess.
Mario gets 1 point. Wow. Okay. All right. Explodes. What's your thoughts on it?
Also 1 point. It's like one of those special episodes of 90s Cops Drama, but without the lyrics.
George.
The song kind of reminds me like someone going through a beach episode because of the whole song. The song kind of reminds me of that. Overall, I'm just gonna give it 2.
A surfer tune. I'm gonna be generous and give it a 1.5. It has something, but then I feel like it just kind of doesn't have anything else with it. It has the one theme and doesn't do anything with it. You have the losing theme part of it where they have the gong and everything, but it doesn't feel like it's part of the same theme. It feels like they switched to different theme, and it's no longer the same type of instrumentation. Otherwise, wow, what a rocky start for that one. Thankfully, it wasn't a 0. Okay, let's move on to Luigi's
I almost
here.
did give him a 0, but I didn't.
Couldn't do Mario that bad. All right, Luigi time.
Oh, Mr. Luigi.
Quit.
There you go. There's your Luigi theme for this game. Ben, then go for it, man.
Why does he have to have this Spanish theme? I keep asking every single time you play this. It's like, okay, I like that they have specialized themes, but why the Spanish one? It makes him seem far more enthusiastic than he is as a character, but I don't know, maybe it's to show that he has passion, I guess. That hot Italian blood has a lot of flamenco in it. I give it higher than the last one, I guess, because it's not generic.
Is that like a 2? Ah, okay. All right, explodes. I know your answer already.
I don't know what he's on, but I give him a tres.
I don't know what
It feels
medicinal
like
medication
it
he's
feels
on.
like the very essence of Luigi. It feels like the eternal underdog, the player two, the understudy. It would
The-
not work with any other character in this game. Okay.
And Ben's like, it's okay to be wrong, explodes.
Yes, of course it is, Ben. Thank you for acknowledging you were wrong.
All right, George, what's
I'll
your
give it.
take?
I'm gonna give it a 3 because one, full Mexican style vibes happening on me. Second of all, I just love Luigi. He's a fun character for me.
Oh,
He's just
George,
freaking
you
fun.
had to make it about race. I'm joking.
Okay, do you want me? Okay, do you want me to say
Joking
Italian
about
like a
race.
normal person would say?
Oh, what do you mean, normal person? You hear that, Ben? But in terms of like the theme as well, it was a theme that I wasn't too sure about, but the more I've heard this song over the course of time, it's grown on me. I wouldn't say it's the best one in this one, but I'm gonna give it a solid 2.5. I do like this theme, but I don't think it's the greatest one that this game is has to offer. But yeah, that's a fairly basic one. Better than Mario's, hands down. Mario's just feels like it doesn't have anything interesting to transition to. But yeah, all right. Let's move on to Bowser himself.
I like that Steve part for
Solid remix.
Say though, it is not a very
Wait,
long theme. It loops after that point. I've listened to this one before. It loops after that point. But those are the only themes that Bowser has in this game. So it's kind of short, honestly.
wow.
Yeah.
it's a remix of a already short song.
Mm.
I think that's Boom Boom's theme from Mario Bros. 3.
So
Do do
whether
do 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 do.
oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Yeah, but that makes sense.
All
All
right,
right, Ben,
all right.
we'll shut up now.
Ow.
I mean, very dynamic between the two, honestly. I kind of liked it as a whole theme. It's like, oh, it's very stark and contrasted. I can feel a bit more of a difference. That Mario one had a nice darker feel to it for his other theme, but this one is, I mean, it's full on metal. It's partially metal and it fits Bowser. Honestly, to be fair, I somehow, when it got to that darker second theme with that art there, it's like, why does he look like an orc from Warhammer 40K? It just just kind of fits. I expected him to go, whoa, let's get to scrap it, boys.
A fun fact about Bowser in this game: on his shell, his number designation is painted on, and it says 66 on it. So,
Just 1 6 away from being
I
Yeah,
couldn't
for
get
real.
away with the third one.
well, they got away with the third one in the form of Bowser Jr. Bowser Jr. has a singular 6 on his.
I think it wasn't a 9.
Yeah, I thought that was very clever in terms of what they were able to do with that. So yeah, you put Bowser and Bowser Jr. together, you got the Beast, which is what they're trying to go with, this edgier side of the Mario Brothers in this game. Explodes. Or actually, Ben, what was your score for this one?
I don't know. Nothing's really sticking out to me at this time. I'll give it a 2, maybe 2.5.
Ooh, explodes.
Pretty same score. It was a solid remix, but like it needed a second guitar.
All right,
Backup
Mr.
guitar, if you will.
Mr. George, what about you?
I'll just say I'll give it a 2.5 because reason one, I can't imagine like Bowser asking Kamek to put his theme song. Then after he just say that's not my theme song, he just instantly changed it to the metal one. I can see that. I can see how Bowser will instantly just wait for Kamek getting his intro, then hearing it's like that's not my intro. This is my intro. Just full on metal.
All
I
right.
can see that. That's why I'm giving him 2.5.
For me, I'm gonna stick with 2. I think it's a little bit too short for what it's worth. There are characters here with way longer theme songs in here that mix things up. But I'll say reserve my 3 for a different character. But for now, yeah, Bowser has the feel and vibes I would get from any Bowser in this type of scenario. All right, let's move on to the next character, and that is going to be Peach's theme.
Yeah, drummer alert.
Twilight Princess thing.
Oh, there we go. Something left Japanese. It's got worse.
Let's say this right now. They spoiled Peach so much. They gave her so much variety with this track.
It's an
all.
identity crisis.
Okay,
I'm not saying that is a
actually,
bad thing. The first hip was far more hip hoppy. It felt like something like you would see something from like K-pop or something.
Mhm.
Then the second one was like orchestral electronic. I'm like, oh, okay, it had a little bit of funk. But then that third one came out of nowhere. I'm thinking, why are we getting into rap beats? I can literally hear someone doing a diss track with that. It's like, what am I hearing here?
Well, reminder: these are the theme. The entire arrangement here are all the themes of the character. Either they're scoring, or they're losing, or they're on a roll, or something like that. So you can kind of get the
I
vibes.
understand that. But with Mario and Bowser, the last two, it one seemed to be a variation of the first one for their third main theme.
Ah,
It
okay.
seemed more like an uplifting version of it. You had your basic theme, you had their loser one, then you had like their winning streak, and it's like, okay, yeah, it just seems like a better upbeat version. But it's like, when did she go from doing pop star dances with the Musume girls to doing diss tracks with Wario?
Oh
I mean, to be fair,
man.
they're fine by themselves. They actually do sound fine by themselves. I'm not giving it a bad score. Altogether, hearing it just feels like there's a dissonance. I can see something of a theme between it all, but as someone who studies some bit of music, it's like, okay, combined, I am more confused than George wondering if he should like Francisca after he shunned her.
What?
That's a
Initially,
good
George, he's not
initially,
insulting you
It's
this
a
time.
compliment. Not yet, not this time.
again, I'll give it a 3. The variations, honestly, enough to say, okay, it's not boring at all. It's just hearing all together, it's like, wait, is this still her?
All right, explodes.
And I'm going to be the exact opposite. That is a 0. They're all. I was prepared to just do a 1 just out of spite because it's Princess Peach, but this is just genuinely bad. They're
Oh,
repetitive. They're short.
I'm so
I do
sorry,
not like
explodes.
any of the themes.
Oh, wow, that hurts. George, what do you give this one?
I don't know why, but for some reason the song cover reminds me World 1 2 from the freaking Mario entering that pipe. The theme kind of reminds me of it for some reason. Over, yeah, that
Yeah,
one. But
that does. I do hear that. Yeah.
yeah, it does sound like that. But I'm gonna say this right now. I'm putting this in 2 because one, it was good until like starting going down. I would have almost put it into 2.5, but I decided to put it number 2.
I'm
It's just because
gonna take a hot take. Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
I'm trying to say this that it just reminds me World 2 or World 1 Part 2 or World yeah that way. It kind of reminds me of that.
Gonna tell you, hot take explodes. I completely agree with you. It's Peach, and therefore it is bad. But man, I like the song variations a lot. I'm gonna stick it with 3. I'm gonna go 3 out of 3 on this one because I actually do like the variations of the song. I know, I like something that's Peach related, but man, did they give her a lot of variety with it. There's a specific part in the song where I know it's the losing one, and it just gives me glee because I know it's Peach losing. so, so I'll try to understand it from my angle. Okay, it's nothing personal.
I guess I'm just weird because I'm being genuine when I say I didn't like that.
All right, I'm gonna tell you this much right now.
And
This is a
altogether, it's jarring. I would agree with you if this like was an entire soundtrack for it, but these are instances there. So it's like, okay, I can see these by themselves if they could be developed separately. It's like I would like to see extended OSTs of like each of those bits.
All right, gonna
But
tell you
again,
this much right now. This next one is already a 3 out of 3 in my book. So let us get into this one.
Twilight Princess, woo!
3 out of 3. 3 out of 3. He sings. He sings. Back to the Sonic
Okay,
soundtrack.
that
He
saves
sings.
it.
That's a
That
4 out of
saved
3.
it
That's a
just
4 out of
fast.
3. Listen, consistent polka. I love this whole polka bit, mostly because, like, okay, you think the accordion's the main instrument. No, it's the tuba. And honestly, I love the fact that you can hear it in how it's blasting. It's not trying to be like a play toned down version. You hear the ringing of the brass when it plays its notes. The dude is literally blowing as hard as he can. He's going, womp, and you hear the metal vibrating. It's like, oh, no, 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 no. That I like because it's being unapologetic and so unashamed. It is Wario through and through. And just the bit at the end there reminds me so much of Bowser's Peaches song from the Super Mario movie. It's like, oh, here we go. To be fair, this came before, but I'm just saying, in reverse, retroactively, this is why it won.
Oh,
So 4 out of
man.
3.
Ooh. Explodes.
Okay, this is too loud. This is too bombastic. This is too obnoxious. Perfect for Wario. And
Wow.
the ending bit saved it from a 2.5 to a 3.
Thank you very much.
The only flaw with this is that it's not longer.
Oh, man. George. Oh, did we lose George?
3.
Oh, 3?
It's
Oh,
just Wario. It's just Wario. 3.
just Wario.
Wario.
Just Wario. It's just like just see George, absolute Wario. It's just like, oh, okay.
Absolute wow.
Gonna tell you,
Oh, sorry,
10
I'm
out.
pulling my finger at this time.
I'm gonna tell you, I got this comment down here. Let me read it. It's from this user called Wario. It is absolutely the best song in the game, hands down. 10 out of 10.
All right, so that's 4 threes. Technically a 4 out of 4 too.
Oh man.
So
There you
it's a
go.
goal.
I'm gonna tell you, my favorite part of that song is when it transitions to the. It's like it is something frantic I love about that. I know it's the Wario. They use that for when he's losing or when he's just like constantly getting goals. But I always think about it when he's constantly getting goals because he's just like, yeah, it's him summoning the wrath of Weird Al Yankovic playing in the background. And all I can think about is like, oh yeah, I'm bad. It is so good. I agree with George. It is so Wario. My favorite theme in the game, and I love playing as this guy in the game.
And now because of that, well, Weird Al now has to play the voice of Wario for anything upcoming. Or if he's going to do it, he has to write a song for Wario in the
Oh
next,
man, Mario movie 3.
So if Jack Black could do it for Bowser, Weird Al, please,
Oh.
I think everyone would love you if you did that. Or just, have Wario sings fat. You know, I'm fat.
I bet.
Yeah.
I think Wario is the only character in existence that could get away with that with causing a controversy. It's just like,
Right, because a
oh.
skinny white guy dressed up in a fat suit and had his whole song about being obese. Nobody batted an eye.
Oh man, okay. The next one up is Waluigi.
Great.
Explodes his favorite character of all time.
No, I actually just love the song.
Twilight Princess Lee.
Until you see what he does to it.
I heard it scream.
where it ends essentially. But yeah, there you go. Explodes. Contain yourself, Ben.
I didn't know Waluigi worked part-time at the Moo Moo Farms from Mario Kart. I mean, okay, first of all, it's banjo music. For some reason, yes, out of all the instruments, he's lanky, he's skinny. Obviously, the dude is going to be a woodwind. And so instead of giving him a guitar sound to make him sound cool, it's like, nah, dude, you're gonna sound like the most jankiest string instrument ever, the banjo. If not that, then the fiddle, which I believe they did add in there. It's like, oh my gosh, he's from the southern part of the United States. Oh my listen, anywhere between Georgia and Texas, and that's exactly where you'll find this here pig hunter. This guy literally feels like he's rounding up pigs and trying to wrestle them in the mud. It sounds like Scooby Doo just got a whole Southern feel. That's what it feels like. Again, it's very much perfect. I'm giving another 4 out of 3. It's so different.
Explodes, man. Okay, all right. We're gonna be here for 30 minutes. All right.
No, it's too perfect to say anything to. All I want to do is just point out that I just posted what he does to that theme song in the chat.
Wow, look, wait, yeah.
I mean, it is another hog he's pointing in, so yeah. Like I said,
But
he's a big wrestler.
when I said 3, I meant 3.
Dude, the fact that they got away with doing that, the Waluigi crotch chop, and also made another animation on top of that where he goes, It's like,
Well, I mean, this was the entire Michael Jackson was popular. It's not the worst thing kids would have seen on the screen.
no, but
They almost snuck it into the bad Mario Strikers game, but he just said, they're not going to let me do that.
no, but like the other one where he just like it's like they're so self-aware that is something that people are gonna meme in the future. It's like, well, he's like, you want it? Man, all right, George.
That's sorry because I heard Waluigi scream and that made me laugh.
Yeah. Okay,
I just imagine myself just enjoying the show and just hear Waluigi screaming across the soccer field. Like, what was that?
you know, when I hear this theme with Waluigi, this is the first thing comes to mind. I'm gonna play a short snippet and it just tell me if this doesn't feel like it. Welcome back to Waluigi's Used Car Emporium. It's like, or he just has like a car dealership with that song going in the background. It's like Waluigi's Used Car Emporium. Yeah, bad credit? Who cares? We can get you off on the street with a 500% discount.
Oh, you got a warrant for that?
Waluigi, I will say that this is going to be another 10 out of 10. I don't know how the Wario brothers, or sorry, they're not brothers, the Wario Wrecking Crew guys managed to beat Mario and Luigi in terms of memorable theme, but they did it. 10 out of 10 for this one. Go ahead and do it, Explodes. I know you're waiting for it. Go for it. Thank you. All right. Let's move on to let's go to the DK. The DK. Oh, there's that. Oh, the DK.
Can't wait.
And the beginning of the fun part.
That's where it just loops at that point. Odd considering how much length is in there. But yeah, that's DK's theme for this game. George, or not George, Ben, go first.
Honestly, not a bad bass. Honestly, it was very, very strong. And giving him drums is very, very actually appropriate. The timbre actually feels appropriate since he's a jungle boy. But it just it's missing something. I mean, he's not exactly Wario, but here's the thing. You're making him sound intense, almost like you're trying to make him sound intelligent, but he's Donkey Kong. I mean, it didn't even make it sound like he was being brutish or bombastic, even. You needed to have something in there. Put him a gong or something, but all you had was just your basic rub-a-tum-tums. I mean, maybe even throwing a snare drum there, but honestly, for the most part, they were either bongos or just like Tiffany's. Yes, I know my instruments. I am going to flex that knowledge.
Would you say Ben that this is a product of it's better if it was the track was complemented by the actual gameplay, or it just wouldn't matter to you?
It couldn't matter. I mean, it definitely gets its point across. And honestly, when you're trying to feel like you're in the mood to try and get intense, yeah, drums would honestly do about as much as anything else, just because it's literally the beat. It's literally like the heartbeat. So this,
Mm.
this feels organic, but it doesn't feel like it has enough going forward. It just kind of feels more like a tipsy element, more than anything, I suppose. Not too tipsy, mind you. Just tipsy enough that he could get to the car, but probably not too tipsy enough that he would probably say, I probably should think again. Strange analogy, I know. My caffeine's coming down.
No. All right, what's your score on that?
1.75, honestly.
Ooh.
I can't give it a 2.
All right,
Close,
explodes.
but yeah. I mean, if they had some like monkey sounds, like a then it's like, maybe. Ambience, you know?
Fair enough.
Yeah, it was indeed missing something. It just the only one that actually seemed to fill that void was the third and final one, and that didn't add anything else afterwards. Like it was good, but then it went on a little too long. So yeah, 2.
George.
I'm gonna say this right now. It kind of reminds me of the Donkey Kong game that what's it called? Like there was a game that has like the hold on.
Jungle Beat,
Yes.
the one with the very angry Donkey Kong.
I think he's
That you
probably
play with bongos.
yeah, the bongo game one. Yeah. I think George went to go find and investigate. I think he went to the library to go check. All right. Well.
Sorry. It was somebody was knocking on my door.
Okay.
Direct sleep. But yeah. It kind of reminds me of that Jungle Beats, the Donkey Kong Jungle Beats, that game. It kind of reminds me of that. It reminds me of that by a lot. And
Specifically,
I'll say
the one-on-one boss fights.
yeah, the one-on-one boss fights. Those things were intense. I watched that. I saw how much intense people had to do that with the bongos. And my God, it looks like it's not gonna be an easy one to do. I'm gonna say that right now. 2 and a half. 2.5. It's good. The bongos really reminds me of that game. Even though I never played it, I do want to try that game. I really do.
I think I'm gonna expound slightly on my point. I think it's a 1.5 on its own, but it's a full-on 3 if you have it complemented with the actual like video component to it, where I feel like you have that mixed in with the explosions and DK's reaction, which I feels like is what's missing here. It's heavily dependent on you seeing the impact of DK when he's slamming stuff on the ground and such. So that's kind of where I stand on that end. All right, let's go on to Explode's other favorite character. It's the Gotenks equivalent.
I think it's good.
Dad, it's not a very long theme, but before you get to your starting, Ben, I'm gonna say this to Explodes. At least this game wasn't having. At least in this game, he wasn't in his clown car disability copter. So he's
Yeah,
actually using his legs here. All
I
right,
only
Ben.
recently gotten him out of that again.
Okay, whatever George said earlier about the song being made for beaches, it's like, okay, if that one is a beach song, this one's almost a surfer song. Although, for some reason, I could almost believe it to be almost like a Western song. It almost sounded like something like him, like riding a horse, wearing a cowboy hat, trying to be a big, strong man all by himself. But at the same time, the strumming guitars reminded me of some James Bond music. It's like, I can't tell if it's a surfer or something.
You might want to get a little closer to the mic, dude.
Couldn't help that. It's all right. Anyways, I liked it.
What's your score?
I'll give it.
All right,
Maybe.
George. George, you're next. I know Explodes has no answer to give. So-
No, I'm
I'll
giving
say-
it a very stubborn 2.
Oh, a 2.
A 2, you say? Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. The song covers me the show that we were watching yesterday. I'm just gonna say it out loud. It
Totally
kind
Spies?
of reminds me of that.
Totally Spies?
No, the other one. The one with the one with the giant mech.
Oh, Mega XLR.
Yeah, specifically the intro kind of reminds me of that song. Even though it's not linked to it, it's how the song is going. It kind of reminds me of that.
I don't see it. I don't see it, but yes, I don't see it, but
Yeah,
it's
I can see you guys don't see it, but for me, I kind of see it. I just kind of see it.
all right.
Overall, I'm gonna give this a 2, mainly because that's about what they did to Bowser, so I give them 2.
I'll give this a 2.5 and just say that it reminds me of Super Macho Man.
Bowser
It
Jr.
reminds you of a better character.
Yeah, a better character that's only shown up once in 3D.
I'm gonna
Release the
I'm gonna say this right
dude.
now. I'm gonna say this right now. That's no Bowser Jr. or Macho. That's Macho Jr.
Macho Jr. Super Macho Man Jr. All right.
I guess that's Daisy next.
Diddy. No, it's Diddy. Diddy's time to shine. At that point, it starts looping, but that's the general gist of it. I know exactly what Ben's gonna say, so go on, man.
Yeah,
it reminds me of like some sort of jungle run. It's definitely like a temple adventure sort of feel. This feels like something that should have been in like the Diddy Kong Adventure game itself. If not, then it probably is already a part of it. How's the generator, George?
I thought it would explode first, then me.
No. He's saying you making noise.
Yeah, we can hear your
Oh, my
generator.
bad. Sorry. I'm sorry. I was talking to myself. My bad. Sorry.
What? Okay, anyway.
Anywho, the beginning part of it is mystic enough, and it makes me think of Indian music, but the rest of it, not so much. It does remind me more of like jungle temple ruins, which is not bad. It's differentiating from him, and it makes it seem far more intelligent, or at the very least, like he's solving like puzzles in a temple, like if you're in Skyward Sword or old God of War game or something, or Link. Just very interesting. I like it. Yeah, give it a 2.
Explodes.
This is a tricky one. As a song itself, I want to give it a 3. But knowing Diddy better than most people here, it does not fit him, and makes me want to give it a 0.5. So I'm just gonna have to do math and cut it down the middle.
But explodes, it's a monkey kicking a soccer ball. What more do you want?
Well, it's a monkey that usually holds beatboxes or guitars.
Or even a
he's
gun.
throwing his hat.
Yeah, a gun too. This is not him. He does not meditate.
That's why the beginning part didn't make a whole lot of sense, but the rest of it for me felt like a jungle scene. It's like, for some reason, it's like, why am I listening to the beginning of a weird Beatles album?
0.5, 3. What would be in between there? 1.5.
Oh, explodes. What if I told you there was baby oil involved? How would you calculate the score?
Hey,
Baby
now.
oil. Don't make me consider that, dude.
No,
Mark,
Diddy
really?
is his first name. It's not
Really?
his last.
Mark, this is a New
Whatever
Year's. Come on.
1.5 and 3 is middled with.
That's what you call a
Okay, it was
callback.
just announced. Nintendo is now going to change the name of Diddy Kong because of its bad influence from the rapper or whatever the hell he does.
Sean
Baby
Combs.
oil, I guess. We now are going to call him Daddy Kong.
Daddy Kong.
That's
Oh,
worse.
comes out that P. Diddy's other name was
Anyways,
Daddy Diddy.
George, go before this gets worse.
Oh
No.
my
We'll
God,
call
yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah.
We'll call him Donkey Kong.
Mark, man.
All right, George, what's your
Donkey
score?
Kong.
I'm gonna say this right now. It kind of the song kind of reminds me of 3 different franchises. One, Diddy Kong Racing. The other one is Sanji, or whatever her name is, the one with the genie thing.
Oh, Genie
And the
Dancing
last
Girl.
one is the guy with the Yuga Flames. It kind of reminds me of that. Huh?
The
Wait, what did you
Genie
say?
Dancing Girl. Mark knows her. I mean, I can explode.
Oh,
Oh,
Shantae.
the girl is
Shantae.
Shantae.
Shantae, yeah. It
Now
kind of
she
reminds me of
was in this
Shantae.
game. Oh.
And what was
Yeah,
the third one
she kind of
again?
reminds me. The guy with the Yuga Flames from Street Fighters. What's that guy's name? The one that he gets
Dawson?
stretched very long.
Dawson?
Dalton.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, I get
3 of the
Arabian
games
Nights from it
kinda-
too. Yeah.
it kind of remind me of those 3 characters because of the song. Overall, I'll say this: I'll give Diddy Kong a 2.
I'm gonna
Dalton's stage on Strikers.
Plus, it still reminds me of Diddy Kong Racing. That's the thing. That game still reminds me to this day.
I'm gonna give
Specifically
it.
Hot Top Volcano, probably.
More like the boss. It reminds me of the boss, one of the first bosses you have to race against it. That's the thing. That song reminds me of that.
I'm gonna give it a 1 because it's boring. I would just guess, but it feels boring to me.
Really?
Yeah, that's my entire scoring rubric there. All right, on to Daisy's theme. Oh boy.
I am Daisy.
But
Pose Nintendo.
Oh no, it's the Overwatch pose. It's Tracer.
It's Tracer, but better.
Yeah, seriously, put a visor on her, get rid of the crown, and give her some guns. That is the exact kind of pose. But way curvier somehow.
All right, that's the extent of her theme. Pretty short in comparison to somebody like Peach, but Ben, you have the floor.
I retract what I said about Mario being 90s to 2000s. That was the soft version. This, okay, I didn't know Yellow Card / All American Rejects gave out an unreleased track for her theme. I was transported back to the mid 2000s with this, the early 2000s. Wow. Now that is some real drive, and honestly, it kind of fits her. She somehow comes off more as tomboyish between her and Peach. Peach is competitive, but honestly, she feels like she has way more fun with it. Just really just like being in the thick of it, literally. I give this
Ben.
honestly, it's a 2.5. Now, George, as they say, thick is love, thick is life, but nothing's thicker than your wife.
Oh, gotta give an extra point to this team now, Ben.
Ah! Ben, I'm
Uh,
gonna haunt your dreams after this.
joke's on you. He likes that.
I am unstoppable.
Jokes on him, I'm gonna give him his
No,
worst
that's
nightmare.
not the word. Unstable. That's the word.
All right, Ben, what's your scoring on this one?
I'll give it a 2.5.
All right.
Doesn't
Interesting.
quite exactly scream out, but it was so nostalgic, and honestly, that's where it sinks me.
All right, Explodes. What's your thoughts on this one?
It was a catchy punk theme. Didn't do too much, but it did what it could and did what it did well. 2.75.
Yeah, there you go. Better than Mario's already. All right, George.
I'm gonna say it right now. That song reminds me of the whole beach thing again. I'll give it a 2.
I'll give it a 2
Man,
as well.
songs are man. There's
No.
a lot of
We had the
characters
beach theme, we had the surfing theme. This is the volleyball theme. This is the
Volleyball.
beach volleyball theme.
I'll give it 2.5.
I'll say that
Volleyball
because
during a punk rock
you're-
party.
You're saying that because you're looking at Daisy. You're looking at Daisy as a different way. I know you're looking at it.
I'll give it
This is
2.5.
This is volleyball during spring break.
I'll give it 2.5 just for this picture that we see here alone. Okay, there you go.
Of course.
Wow. We are lost in the sauce here, gentlemen. We have approval.
I'm not. You guys are.
Hey, isn't it canonical that Daisy is just thicker than Peach? Because unlike Peach, who's actively walking around a whole bunch, Peach is just sitting on her butt all day.
A little shorter.
There. Well,
Also, I am never lost in the sauce. I'm essentially I am the ferryman. I am the Charon when it comes to the sauce. I ferry souls across the sauce.
I'm a kind of sewer of the thick. That's some good thickness. It's like, oh, okay.
Also, just because I missed it earlier for DK.
Oh, banana.
If it's a turn,
Yes, you
that's
did.
the color.
Whoever did
Okay,
that,
that
great.
What
You
is
said
wrong with-
banana. You said banana.
What is wrong with you people?
Anyway, Yoshi's thing.
Bananas,
Let's go.
apparently.
Let's go for Yoshi's thing.
Oh, my soul beats still for that piano. At least it sounds like a piano. That's a good. No.
Because Yoshi, before he stopped paying his taxes, he needed a lot of stress relief.
Hold up, before you get to your thing, Ben. It sounds like a Baptist church thing. I'm not gonna lie. Immediately when I hear that, but go ahead. I want to get that out in my head.
Okay, first of all, props to the piano. I'm not the biggest sucker of it, but damn it if it doesn't honestly have enough versatility to match an entire orchestra. That's the whole point. But I loved that riff on the piano. I don't know if I can say it matches Yoshi, but I dare say that.
Yeah, that part. The
No, I loved
dinner.
it. That's
Oh,
I was so
yeah.
confused. I'm like, wait. It's like I can tell that's a string, but is it actually being hammered or not? And then it's like, is that a bass? It's like, oh no, that's piano. I hear chords. It's like, oh, that is a piano. That is a keyboard, my friend. Honestly, I don't know what to call it as a genre. I mean, it's not jazz. It's not anything else. It's
It's like tropical rock.
yeah. Honestly, for some reason, I almost was about to say it's like George's probably going to say it's another beach theme coming up. We're 4 for 4 at this point.
Actually, it's
Anywho,
5. It's actually 6 for 5.
I
I
don't hate it. However, I am guilty of snapping my fingers along with this beat. It's upbeat enough that honestly I couldn't stop my foot or fingers from snapping. Yeah,
it
my foot
sounds like
snapped.
old timey church music. That's what I gather from it. It's mainly because of the that
If
that
it was an organ instead of a piano, I would agree with you. Like the nice bubbly organ. Bum, 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 bum. It's like the oompa sound that the tuba had for Wario thing. It's like bum, 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 bum. It's a back and forth feel. It's a wonderful beat. Upbeat enough, but not enough for a headbanging. So yes, I could see it in a small town Baptist church. Definitely, people getting up and with enough of the instruments kind of being like, "Oh, praise, hallelujah."
yeah, that's what I get from that. Exactly. All right, what's your score
I
for
guess
it?
Yoshi is a born again Yoshi.
What's your score for this?
I'll I'm not saying it's nothing. It's enjoyable, but it just lacked a bit of something. Now, I understand it's in gameplay. It can't take up too much of it. Obviously, you're going to be hearing kicks and screams and the cries of Yoshi's eggs being unborn. But anyways, I give it a 1.5.
Well, that okay.
Whoa, that very contradicts what you were going
I
with.
love everything about this. 0 out of 10.
Anyways, I'll give it a 3. Like again, it's like tropical rock. It just jives with me, man.
All right, George.
2. For some, I do gotta hear the Yoshi's old theme. I can kind of hear it for a bit. Overall, it's 2.
And we're all over
Plus,
the board with
plus
these
I'm the only
rankings.
I will give
plus
it.
Yoshi's
I will.
my-
I will give it 5 out of 3 just to compensate for the points lost from Ben's untasteful scoring method. So that way we're all
Just because I
everything.
enjoy it doesn't mean it's good.
But I do like this one. In all honesty, though, it's like a good 2 for me. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. All right. I think the second to last character for this one, like the main, I think the last one is Petty Piranha. This is just where things get very Ray to the gay. Here you go.
Sorry, I need to get a gift of this.
Sorry, I need to get my joint ready. We stand for in the sun.
I like that picture.
In the sun.
Chat.
For a while.
He does that to this song, so proceeds to compliment it so well.
That's pretty much where it should end at. But yeah, there's your petty piranha theme. There's your joint music. As Ben pointed out.
Okay, who died and brought Bob Marley back? Just because, honestly, that is just straight on reggae. That is literally dreadlock swinging. That is joints. That's joint blowing. That is a whole lot of chill. Beach time, sun time is fun time. This is chill music. I'm expecting Piranha Plant to say it's like, "Hey man, how you doing?"
And again, he does that walk to this song.
I know. That is just swag. That's a swagger right there. He goes, "We play all day in the sun."
I like how in that animation he's like, It's like you damn
Well, I mean,
dude.
he's not doing the crotch point of Waluigi. Thank goodness.
All right, Ben, what do you give this?
I'll give it a 3. It's entertaining enough. Plus, I haven't listened to reggae in a while, so I guess I'm starving.
Explodes.
I give it a 3 simply because of that walk.
George. Oh, did we lose George? I think the song made him high.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm gonna say that right now. It's a 2. It's a 2.
A 2. Ooh, a 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Apparently
It's
not
good.
high enough.
That's really good.
For me, I will give it a solid 2.5. I do like it. I do like its vibes. I wish there was a little bit more variations to it. This game clearly favored more characters to have more expanded themes than others. I just feel like they could have done a little bit more variation with this guy, considering we've had Peach who had like 3 minutes worth of different variations. But that's just me. Missed opportunity. 10 out of 10.
I'm gonna say that right now. It kind of sounds like he's.
All right. Now for
I can see a piranha in the limbo.
Let's get these guys. These guys are
in the sun.
These guys are shorter themes, so we'll knock these ones out. This is the Hammer Brother. Interesting.
All right. 12%.
Oh God.
These guys are the ally characters. They have their own specific themes, which bravo to them to actually have it, but they're not very long, so they didn't put too much work in them, as they should. So, Ben, there's your Hammer Brother theme.
It's certainly something. In between like a percussionist punk to a degree, which kind of fits considering how they look. They look like they're straight from the hood. We'll break your kneecaps, man.
Yeah, right there.
Honestly, I'll give it a 2.
All right. Explodes. What do you give this one?
I hear an obnoxious, faint ringing sound. It hurts my ears. 0.
Oh. Okay. All right, George. Oh no, we lost lost George. George got killed by the faint ringing. Okay, well,
He
I
got
guess
hammered,
he got hammered after the joint. The last one.
and not by his wife.
Oh, okay. Anyway, for me, I guess I will say probably the weakest of the allies. Not a big fan of this one. I'm gonna give it like a 0.5. Not a big fan of it. I think the other ones are way more
George,
inspired.
comment when this video comes out to say what you gave it to it.
And make sure it's at least 3 paragraphs long, double spaced.
With a header.
With a header, and make sure you put your name and the date. Okay, anyway, we're gonna move on to Koopa Troopa.
Education jokes. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. Yeah, like to.
Hey, you're right. You're right. To all the sexy women out there.
Oh, there's no Koopa Trooper on your case, man. I like all the players, they make you kick the ball now. And when you kick the ball,
Alright,
you
this
do a
is
nice
giving
and
me
sweet
the
and
high score
spicy.
that I've been given it.
Sorry, 4 out of 3. 4 out of 3. I cannot distinguish. This is. I'd like to move.
It is 2 out of 3 just because you made that comparison.
I can't. The fact that it's Koopas doing this. I can't.
The precursor to Bob Boz.
Oh man! All right. Anyway, so what's your score, Ben?
4 out of 10.
4 out of 10. Oh,
4 out of 3. 4 out of 3. 4 out of 3. 4 out of 3. Sorry, I've been hearing your out of 10 scores. It's like I thought this was out of 3. Why are we going out of 10?
Well, because it was that great.
And like I said, 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3. Hey, Koopa Troopa, Steve.
And when you kick the ball, you gotta kick it nice and sweet and strikey. All right.
Oh,
Oh my God! I only know makeup.
King Julian's Ultra Smash in that game would be him jumping up, and then Mort jumps on the ball and he kicks it. I'll give it like a 2, just a flat 2. It's better than I think the Hammer Brothers, but clearly it could be better. It just barely edges out into 2. All right, now
It
for
does
the
do more. I just couldn't help myself.
all right, Dry Bones time.
You got bones. I think George fell asleep.
What's that street?
Okay, organ chords and record scratches. That is certainly a mood.
Funky.
He's a hip hop undead person. You got the organ from the morgue, and you got the record scratch from the hood.
You want to know what's
This is one
funny?
undead gangster.
I think that record scratch is actually just them using the Dry Bones sound effect, in a creative way, because
But it's still scratching.
yeah. That's the actual soundbite is the Dry Bones like sound effect that they make.
All right. 3 out of 3. No notes.
3 out of 3.
Yeah.
It was definitely funky.
Yeah, I like that
Down
too.
to house, Doug.
Yeah, 3 out of
How
3
do
as
you add
well.
funk to an organ? This is how you do
All
it.
right. Since George is not here, I guess I have to do it without his.
It's consent.
Where is it?
Oh.
All right. Next up, we have the Toads theme. Hold on, I'm gonna have to. I'll have to get rid of him from the server. Hold on. Hold on.
He usually doesn't snore.
Yeah.
Man, Dry Bone sent him to sleep.
It sent him to his grave.
The organ music buried him.
Okay, all right. Now let's go ahead and reset this here. go. Very funky, dude. Very funky.
I'm more
That
confused than
driving bass.
anything.
Oh my goodness. All right, that's a 3 out of 3. Honestly, I don't need any notes. It's like you had a very, very simple job. Really good bass, really good driving notes, and enough high pitch to offset your lower tones. I'd say that's a 3.
I'm just more confused than anything. I don't think I can give this a genuine score.
A question mark out of 3.
It's the Toad Mafia. It's the gangster toads. The
I
gangsta
don't
toads.
know if I like this, but I don't hate it either. I'm baffled.
Now, see, if it was the minions from the Despicable Me franchise,
They would automatically get a 0. We know that. Anyway,
I mean, it kind of fits. It almost
I-
sounds like a. It sounds like a sneaking in theme, like what a spy would do to get into the villain's lair, almost.
I actually have this song. I actually have this song on my playlist. I really love this track. As short as it is, it feels undeservingly. It fits undeservingly well to Toads, considering Toads are very useless beings in the Mario universe.
The real underdogs.
But it sound. I love it. It sounds very funky. All right, second last one. This is the Booze theme.
Welcome to the carnival, folks. We will not see the lion.
Not a very long theme, but I know that's ripped directly from Mario 64. That's ripped. It's like the only really blatant reuse
Well,
of
they
the theme.
make it a different sound, but yeah, it is the same notes.
Probably the shortest one we've had to review here because it loops pretty quickly. Ben?
That's a hell of a carnival theme. Considering it's a boo, for some reason, I'm getting Gengar themes from Pokemon. I'm getting like the ghost types that just like to play tricks. I feel like they're about to put on a show. It sounds like do 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 do.
Afro Circus, Afro Circus.
Hey kids, mass produce. Different circus, but close enough. Come on, Bubbles, give us a tune.
Yeah.
You just see Cage slowly turn his head.
Why don't you listen to me?
What the hell did I tell you?
Oh no, you gotta say what the frick did I tell you? Because he can't swear.
Oh, he can. He just has to make it a pun.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Oh, okay. Oh, anyway, what's your score? What's your score, Ben?
I'll give it a 2.5. This is really fit for, I mean, maybe for kids soccer, but
Explodes, before you say anything, do you agree with me on this one? I think in this game specifically, they made the boos unintentionally cute compared to like any other medium that they've been in. Maybe it's just
Well, that's
because
they got those cute little helmets.
yeah, I think it's the helmet that
they're
makes them
already
look.
dead.
I know, but they look really cute in this game. Like
They also recycled it into Mario Galaxy for the
oh
one
yeah,
with goggles.
yeah, that one. Well, I think here maybe it's because the animation that was used, but they there's something about it. But anyway, go for your score on your 15-second loop.
2.
2? I'll give it a 2 as well. I'm gonna fall into peer pressure. It's because Boo's cute. There you go. All right, our last one. Our last one. It is the Shy Guy.
Wait, what about Birdo?
Oh, okay. Hold on. Birdo's here. Forget about that. Yeah, Birdo's theme here. Enjoy.
It is not an amber change they put into this. This does not fit soccer.
But it fits Birdo. It fits Birdo. They literally
Just
put
like Yoshi, it's using piano, but
they,
not that much. It sounds like piano recital music.
I want to preface this before you even make your score. This sounds extremely fitting when you have Birdo with her victory animation where she does the spin and then she does the rest of the part with the piano drift where she just waves her hand up in front like she's doing a washing motion. It's I don't know. It honestly fits for Birdo because they put a seemingly very cutesy kind of like girly girl inside armor in a very Bloodsport-esque thing. I don't know. It feels fitting for the character. I agree with explodes with the other thing, but that's just what I wanted to point out before you say it. But yeah, Ben.
Honestly, it's something. I'll give it a 1, maybe.
Explodes.
Oh, I'll be a little generous and give extra a 1.25.
Oh, that's your generosity.
Yes.
I'll give it a 2.5 mainly because I like how it bounces off like the character in it, but that's just me. I might be wrong on it. All right, our last one, which is my favorite boy. It's the Shy Guy.
Wow. Jeff, why are you using that same song?
This is like some noir detective music.
I'm gonna tell you, my score is gonna be a lot lower than I thought it was, but mainly because it feels good when you're playing it in an actual game. But go ahead, Ben.
That's about as strange as the Toads, honestly. But I did love that as a theme. To have these guys have it though, it sounds like they're going to be a mob. It sounds like a mob war about to happen.
Oh, this is the only game that their faces can actually express.
Yeah, that's such a cool thing. Yeah, Shy Guy scored with the little happy face and all that stuff. Yeah.
They can also make a little angry faces.
Yeah.
I'd say give it a 2.
That's it. Okay.
I don't know why, but I feel compelled to give it a 3.
3? Well, you know what? I'm gonna agree with you and say it's 2.5, but only the 3 part gets there because of the actual animation that plays with it. It feels more impactful, but on its own, it feels kind of devoid of it, unless I carry that mental image of their victory. But yeah, I'll give it a 2.5, and it's a 3 if I feel good on a Tuesday or something. But yeah, that's my scoring for it. And that's gonna wrap up our little list here. It was nice looking through the Charged stuff. Unfortunately, we've never gotten a proper successor to Mario Strikers Charged, and I don't think we're ever going to get another one because of whatever Battle League did to the franchise. But oh well, guess we'll have to wait another 10 years.
Boom boom, not being a critter.
Yeah, Critter, man, Critters just are way more epic. But anyway, we'll see you guys next time for whenever we feel like doing one more of these in the future. Till then, everybody, take care and have a good one. Bye bye.